Before I knew these things, I never got the grades I wanted. And after I knew how easy they are, I never ever just get decent grades, but excellent grades, always. So you are probably tired of those study YouTubers who make videos like how to study efficiently videos, which basically just told you, oh, flashcard, this, that, and they are pretty much the same. And those study YouTubers, those people who made this video, actually never use those tips that they share in the video with you. So the purpose of me making this video today is making sure that you can also achieve your academic goals without actually go to any tuition class, without burning any midnight oils to study, and still get higher grades than you ever before. But the best of all is without spending any money. First thing first, chances are you who are watching this video are actually doing quite well in studies. You are quite decent in studies and you want to further improve your grades. So you should define your actual goals first. Don't set it too low or too high, be like the basketball stand. I'm gonna give you the unsexy reality, which is you're probably not gonna get straight A if you're half-assing. So be realistic, okay? I'm just gonna be brutally honest. School are just preparing you for the exam. Like the exam is the only one matter. Okay, so you have your realistic goal set up, your pacing on your wall, and now you're gonna get serious. Which is why creating a study schedule is very, very important. The disciplinary schedule which makes you study even if you don't feel like it. It isn't supposed to be that easy, at least not that easy than you think. So one of the things to focus when creating a schedule is to focus on your weak subject, right? Typically science and math. So I'm gonna use mathematics as an example, right? Do everything you can to bring your marks up on mathematics. Do math past papers, ask your math teacher, remind yourself math equation, do everything you can. And about past papers, I'm sure that there is a ton of websites contain past paper in every subject, not just mathematics. Regardless any country, right? When it comes to studying schedule, I want you to focus on only doing past papers, because when it comes to exam, those teachers who make the exam papers tend to make it based on past papers. So the questions are pretty much the same. And I will tell you that is pretty much it. The study schedule is that simple. Because after all, the study schedule is only 20% of the game. The rest 80% of the game is this. Well, let me explain first. If you have a perfect study schedule, it's also quite easy to fuck up if you don't actually prepare for your exam. First of all, drink plenty of water. Okay, please don't click off, alright? Listen to what I'm gonna say. It will help you, I promise. First of all, drink plenty of water, have sufficient sleep, and have a healthy diet. Don't eat any shit food, right? Yeah, take care of your body first. Do those things a week before your exam start. On the last night before the exam, I suggest you stop revising those pinpoints, those topics you have previously missed. Stop looking back to those topics you are not yet familiar with. Rest assured, nothing's bad gonna happen, okay? Instead, you're gonna do some visualization. Close your eyes. Okay, you imagine you walk into the exam hall. You sat down on your chair, the paper on your desk. Your brain is sharp and clear, and you answer it as easy as an ABC. Focusing on the detail, like your brain is clear and highly functioning. You don't miss any single detail. You have sharp recalling technique. Mentally playing the movie. Mentally putting the reps. Meditate through relaxed breathing. If you are feeling anything else but calm and relaxed. And what I want you to do is I'll link these videos about exam affirmations. Now these simple sentences are so powerful. Okay, you're gonna remember those lines. You're gonna watch those videos I link, and you're gonna use them in the very next day. And that's it. And oh yeah, have a good night's sleep, y'all. In the morning, you can quickly look back and playing with those topics around and revise all of the techniques you've studied before and quickly remember them on your way to school. And what I do is I don't stop revising until the teacher told us to get prepared. I don't eat any carbs, high or low. I absolutely never consume sugary foods because it will cause you brain fog. In my case, I drank black coffee, had some nuts, and a banana. So, if you got very bad sleep last night, chances are you're gonna fuck it up. But it's not the end of the world because I got very bad sleep the night of my chemistry and biology exam only because I can't fall asleep. So do you know what I did when I arrived at the school? I pretend that I got the best sleep ever in my life and completely forget about my tiredness. Yeah, I just don't give a shit because what matters most is all those topics you have studied. When you keep them in your brain and repeat it for 1,000 times, it's not easy to forget overnight. And yeah, one more tip. Don't drink any water before entering the hall because you're gonna regret it. Now I'm in the exam hall with multiple mental rehearsals and deep breathing over and over. I feel very confident as I juggle my thoughts around. So there is a short 10 minutes period between we sat on a chair and the paper being handed over to us. So we need to focus on our breathing as much as possible, almost like we are meditating, feeling only inside, completely ignore the outside world. You feel your skin touching your clothes. You listen to your inner voice. Your mind is calm. You don't have any emotions around. You need to expect some hard question though. And how you're gonna solve it is the if then plan. And by that, we enter flow state. Relax if some unfamiliar topics come up. You're in the flow state now, so you can tickle your subconscious to help you effortlessly. And trust me when I say this, your subconscious knows everything. And typical exam duration is about 2 hours. So you should be in the flow state for 90 minutes and you should be able to finish sooner than anybody else. Look back, check, common sense, but it's important. So that's the breakdown of the whole process from preparing for exam to entering the exam hall and to answer the exam paper. And in the last part of this video, I want to end with some motivation, which is what most of the students out there lack. So if every student asks themselves, why did they study? They'll probably answer, oh, because my parents want me to get into a good university. And why do you want to get into a university? Oh, because I want to have a degree certificate and to have a good job. Why do you want to have a good job? To make more money. Continue this conversation a little bit more. We'll find out the core reason, the origin of the journey. So I want to clarify that I'm not anti-school whatsoever. But students, they might hear of these young entrepreneurs, these success gurus, these people tell you that school is a big waste of time, college is a scam, you should drop out and start a business instead. And you got another side of the world telling you you should study, you should go into college to be the professional like doctor, lawyer, those engineer, those traditional jobs. But what if the moment you decide to drop out, you realize that you didn't have the discipline needed, the sacrifice, the everything, your why isn't that strong, you lack every trait of successful guys. You drop out just because they tell you to. Well, you are lucky if you have an education, if you can study hard for your exam, if you can really put in the work, if you can train your discipline like a muscle, if you can stick to a schedule no matter what you feel, you got the skill, you got a trait needed for a successful man, for a rich man. You're given the chance to study for an exam to prove your capability. If you decide to drop out, no one will be looking at you, only you. But you're not disciplined yet, and you will slowly find yourself drift away into video games, into those stimulations. Now you're given a chance in school to perform. Don't waste it. Comfort will kill all your dreams. Whatever your dreams, whatever your goals, passing the exam with flying colors is always the first step. Peace out, bro.